Hello, in today's video we shall be talking about how to overcome masturbation in 3 days. Okay, and day 1, what you'll be doing is more of asking yourself questions. Question number 1 will be, why am I masturbating? How did it start? What led to the first scenario? Okay, in some cases it is the thoughts of a loved one that probably passed away. For example, for people that lost their parents or their siblings or maybe their ex-boyfriend or ex-girlfriend, thought of the death of that person keeps them lonely and keeps them inward, thereby making them to find solace in themselves, resulting in masturbation. Then secondly, there are some people that it is the thought of failure. They try so many things, they try to attempt so many things that ordinary people do and succeed. So that sort of failure was what led to act of masturbation for them. And thirdly, there are some people that it is just the normal, maybe probably they wrote an exam, they didn't succeed in the exams, probably the thought of rejection, they feel rejected, maybe by their friends, maybe by their peers, maybe they try to get a job somewhere, they applied and at the end of the day they didn't get a job, or so many things can actually predispose somebody into the act of masturbation. Don't forget, anything that triggers the reward cycle, anything that triggers the release of the dopamine substance in the brain can actually lead to an addiction, and masturbation is not excluded. Now, after you might have found out the reasons why you masturbate in the first place, the next thing for you to do is to ask yourself, am I ready to stop this act? Do I really want to stop this act? Am I determined to stop the act of masturbation? So if your answer is yes, that will lead us to the third question. Now the third question is that now that you have been addicted to this masturbation, what situations, circumstances, conditions predispose you to the act in the first place? For example, is it when you remember the thought of things that have passed, probably the thought of your past failure, the thought of maybe you didn't succeed at a particular something? Is it that thought that predisposes you to the masturbation, or probably when you feel alone, when you are alone in a particular room, in a particular place, then this thought will start coming? Or is it a thought of maybe pornography? When you watch a blue film, probably you watch a naked woman on the street or on your phone or on any website, that is what leads to the masturbation, or that is what brings the thought of the masturbation in the first place. If you are able to find out a genuine answers to this question, then you'll be able to see them, write out the answers to this question that I've asked you in this video, and then you'll be able to proceed to the day 2. Don't do more than the things I have told you about in this video in day 1. Just make sure you outline them, and then we move on to day 2. Now in day 2, you are going to be doing more of affirmations. What do I mean by that? You are going to be telling yourself that, okay, since I have found out these things has become a problem to me. Okay, for some people that may think that what is there in masturbation, I think almost everybody does it, at least almost every single guy does it, even married men does it. So why am I feeling as if this is a big deal? Okay, so let me tell us the reasons why this thing is bad. Okay, so after every episode, if you have been watching yourself very well, after every episode of masturbation, you discover that it comes with a lot of guilt. It comes with a lot of guilt, it comes with a lot of trauma, it comes with a lot of shame. And so why don't you want to stop an act that your conscience is against? That is the question. Secondly, it comes with weakness. You will not be able to concentrate during the day. It affects the overall success of the day. So number 3 is that it affects your spiritual life. There is no way a person will be masturbating consistently and will reach a particular spiritual height in which God wants you to reach. It is not possible. So let's go back to what you'll be doing in day 2. In day 2, you'll be doing more of affirmation, just like I have said. Telling yourself that you see this masturbation, I have got it. It has not gotten me. I am going to come out of it alive. and I am not going to go back into it any longer. Whenever the thought of the masturbation comes in, what you do is you find something to distract yourself. Probably you leave the environment you are, or you get a rubber ring. You get a rubber ring in your hand. You'll be tingling the rubber ring like this. Why are you going to be doing that? Because you want to reset your brain to think something else apart from what masturbation has made it to always think. So what you do is, I'm not going to be interested in that thought that is going to lead me into the act any longer. So the next thing you also do is you probably change the environment. You change the environment that you find yourself. So when you change the environment that you find yourself, you move around. When you move around, by the time you come back to that point, probably you want to sleep and the thought came around, then you discover that there is a relief in your general body. Then the third thing you are going to be doing is, especially if you are a Christian or a religious person, you are going to be praying about it, because some of these things are not actually natural. You just discover that in some cases, especially the ones that are not natural, like that are not fully natural, that probably the devil has taken over, you discover that there is a sensation around your body. So when that sensation comes in, you discover that you've got no power to actually control yourself. So now what you'll be doing is more of prayer. You'll be like, God, this act, I receive the strength to overcome it. You just be emphasizing that you receive the strength to stop it. Even if you are at it that particular day too, make sure that as you are doing that act, make sure you are also affirming to yourself and to God that you receive the strength to stop it. So on your day 3, what will happen is you would have gotten the strength from God. Yes, whatever we believe, we will get. Whatever we ask God in His name, He will give unto us. So believe that you have received the strength in day 2 to overcome it. Now in day 3, what you are going to be doing is more of consistency. Now that you have received the strength to overcome it, the next thing you are going to be doing, now that this thought is coming on me again, no, I wouldn't want to do that again. I am done with masturbation and I am done forever. I'm not going to go back into it. I believe you understand me. So tell yourself that this new freedom of mind, I am going to enjoy it. And this your level of consistency, you keep it on for the rest of your life. I hope this helps somebody listening to this video. If you have not subscribed to my channel, kindly subscribe. I am Omishore Banke, also known as the Addiction Advocate. It's a place where you can get stories and also how to overcome any form of addiction. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Bye.